Well, I hope I have some room. Hope I got all that. Anyway, what I did is I took out all the parts that have yet to be detail painted, and I'm going to add them to this bag to keep them straight in my mind so that I know to paint them. And of course this part here as well, which if you do the Sharpie is part number 39. Okay, so cut off everything that is in the way of the part number. There you go. All right, and then you add it to the bag. Now you're not adding it to the bag that needs priming, final priming. That's for, I don't know, tomorrow night perhaps, Thursday night maybe. So all the parts that need to be detail painted and everything else go right in here. But of course, before I do that, I am just going to cut off a little bit of the sprue tree that's interfering slightly with getting it in the bag, like that. So you get rid of those two sections. You put it back in the bag. And you got something better now, like so. Okay, so put the other parts in the bag and we'll go from there. So you have 3 bags. You have the bag that's ready for detail painting and assembly. You have the bag that's ready for actual detail painting. And you have the bag of parts that still need priming. The other side of this, all sides of these. All right. So that is truly all for today, Tuesday, January 16th, 2024. I'll come back tomorrow with the prime detail painting of these parts. And then we'll get more bags, probably one like this, for however many of these parts still fit in. So I will see you all later. Bye-bye. So as promised, I'm back again. And it's time to do the reveal of the last parts that have been detail painted. So let me just angle the camera a bit so that you can see everything. There. All right, good. So let's see what we're looking at here. Don't need the paints anymore, at least I shouldn't. Now, I know that the hood is going to look a bit, it was raining a bit, so the hood is going to look a bit spattered. But I am going to pass that off as scale level bullet holes when someone was trying to fire at and destroy RoboCop. So that would fit with the plot line of the whole endeavor here. Alright. Here we go. So let me move some parts out of the way so you can get a clear view for the profile picture. Let's move this a little closer. Now I know the hood doesn't look as it should, and there's going to be detail painting necessary on the top of the dashboard and the sides of the seats. But again, some of the bumpers also look like the hood, so. And I used that dividing piece again. So, these parts have now been painted. I might as well mark out the other pieces. And there's something sitting down there. Yes, I don't know if that's tape covering something or what it is. Oh, that's a piece. Yeah. Anyway, you let it go like that. Yes, the hood will be stippled, but again, you pass that off as bullet holes. Scale bullet holes. And maybe I will try carefully to go over it with a matte black again on a sunny day and see if I can smooth it out. So let's go to the guide now and see what I've got spray painted now. All right, so let's see here. Let's put the parts up here in the interior bucket. Move this over to the left. Get the parts that you still need to prime in place. Alright, let's see here. So we have the muffler attachments. Those are on the bottom of the car. That is here. So now we can color them, knowing that they got their color. Part 28, the rear suspension has probably already been painted, so I'm just going to fill it in. So, these don't name all the part numbers, but you can at least color in the entire hood. As having been painted. Make sure that when I do the car body, it's on a sunny day. They aim at the hood to disable the engine. That's the only part of the car they aim at. Or the grill. Or the grill. There you go. See? Hood and front bumper. Okay, what's next? Well, you've got to account for the rear bumper, of course. Where is it located? That's a very good question. Rear bumper. Huh. It's not on step 8. It's not on step 11. I think I see part 7. Strange that it's not showing this as installation on the bottom of the car. Where is the rear bumper? Well, if necessary, I can... there it is. There was another assembly step I missed noting. There. Okay, good. So, rear bumper. Highlight the entire rear bumper. There you go. All right, okay. So what's left? The 2 mirrors, which are assembled in step number, step number 11, the 2 mirrors. Good. Anything else? Dashboard and bucket seats. That's part of the interior bucket step, which is step number 6. So, color the 2 seats. And color the entire dashboard assembly, not the steering wheel because you haven't painted it yet. So, that accounts for all the black parts. That accounts for all the silver parts. So, after all that's done, I will show you step by step all the parts that have been spray painted, because remember, some of them are chrome. Maybe they've been painted by now. You can see the parts there. You can see the parts here and here. The pink parts only are the ones that have been spray painted. Security panel, but I didn't paint it entirely because one side. Gear shift, haven't painted yet because I haven't done interior bucket. Small parts on the engines. Nothing on the wheels yet. There's the rear bumper. These are paint details for the lights and everything. Well, that's fascinating. Are you saying that the rear bumper has to be painted, the SHO section has to be painted dark silver? That's interesting. And yet it didn't say do that to the front bumper, did it? No, it didn't. I mean, I might just keep it the same dark color as the rest of the... Okay, well, it looks like we're doing well. There's nothing else left, and that is the decal section on which I've already written the instruction to make a custom license plate Robo One because there was no other spot that was mentioned. Okay, so that's it for the car. That's it for its painting. And like there's a bit of dashboard sputtering. There's a bit of front bumper pitting as well, but nothing on the rear bumper because they were firing at the front of the car. And if you look closely, you will see that the bottom muffler, so if they scraped against something, again, yeah, that's on the bottom of the car, you won't see it. And if you look at the roof of the car, you see it has a bit of pitting too, so pass it off as microscopic battle damage. That's what I'm going to do. So that's all for RoboCop's car. I'm going to move into the other room and do the opening of the Star Wars figures for this week. See you in a few minutes on Sean's toy room.